dreaming is probably one of the coolest types of dreaming. Lucid dreaming is when you are aware that you're dreaming. And there's kind of different levels of lucid dreaming. So there's one where you are aware that you're dreaming, so you know you're in a dream. And then there's lucid dreaming, kind of like, I'm gonna make up my own levels to it, but like level 2, where you can control yourself. So you can make conscious choices about what you're going to do in your dream. And then you can get even better at it, where you can control your environment, change where you are, change the people that are with you, and what's happening. I love lucid dreaming. It's one of those really cool things where you can kind of experience this fantasy world and be really a part of it. It's like being in a movie. It's also kind of neat because if you're having a really scary dream, you can change it, make the monster into a cute frog, or fly away, or give yourself a sword and wings and fight your enemies, or just morph through the walls and disappear. It's kind of neat and fun. It does take some training, so if you're wanting to try out lucid dreaming, the first thing is you have to be aware that you're dreaming. And there are some little tiny tips and tricks. You want to give yourself cues that this must be a dream. One of them, if you look at numbers or try to read something and then look at it again, in dreams they often change. So if you're trying to dial a phone number, you're looking at a newspaper or writing on a wall, it's not going to be the same writing the second time. There are also some like kind of cool ways. Like there's actually glasses that you can wear and they kind of show you like a triangle. They flash a triangle in your closed eyes that kind of give you a cue that, oh, I'm dreaming. Also, sometimes people get woken up just a little bit when they're entering REM state. So maybe a friend of yours can kind of watch until your eyes do that rapid movement side to side and wake you just a little bit. But it's kind of hard because the first time you're aware that you're dreaming, sometimes you get so excited that you wake yourself fully up. Other people can work on dream journals with cues of this means that I'm dreaming. You can also set an alarm to play very light music that will give you a cue that when you hear it, you're in a dream. Or try to do something that you wouldn't be able to do in real life. But all of these things take a slight awareness that you're in a dream, and you have to be a little bit conscious when this happens. When you're in a scary or really exciting dream, it's easy because your brain is more active during that period of time. And then you can have those moments where you can try to do something that you could only do if you're in a dream. And so usually my first cue is, oh, this is actually a dream. And how do you know that if you say that is that if you say that, you're definitely dreaming because you'd know if you were waking, if not. Some people do the pinch test, but I'll be honest, you can actually feel pain that you think you're hurting yourself in a dream, even though you're just dreaming that it hurts. What are some benefits to lucid dreaming? One is that you can actually practice facing different fears and problem solving. And if you have a lot of scary dreams or frightful ones, you can practice dealing with them in different ways so that you don't end up feeling as anxious or scared. Lucid dreaming can also help you practice various skills by running through them in your dream period instead of your waking time. So you can also deal with certain situations that you wouldn't be able to in your waking time, such as being able to speak or have contact with lost loved ones or people that you don't see anymore, and resolve issues with that you may not be able to do in your waking hours. So let me know your thoughts on lucid dreaming. Are you able to do it? What was your coolest lucid dream? And are you going to practice? If you're going to practice, let me know how it's going for you. So hopefully you liked this video. If you did and found it helpful or you learned something, please hit subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Watching my videos is a great way to get familiar with the basics of psychology, but to learn more about science and technology, you should check out today's sponsor, Brilliant. They are the online interactive STEM learning platform with college-level courses on neural networks, computer science, math, physics, quantum mechanics, game theory, and lots more. They're all taught in visual, hands-on ways. There are many different ways to learn, but research has shown us that the best way to learn information is to have it be interactive in small, chunks. That way you can integrate and retain that information, because you don't want to just have that information, but to understand how it's applied to yourself and the world around you. The cool thing with Brilliant is that if you ever get stuck, Brilliant has in-depth explanations that break down the principles even more. I'm right now working on the course on scientific thinking, and it's wonderfully set out. They have lots of hands-on questions and little tiny animations that actually help you demonstrate how these principles are applied. And I really enjoy that Brilliant has these college-level courses, but they're taught in ways that anyone can learn them at their own pace and their own level. You can stay at home and become more adept at the skills that you want to evolve, and it won't break your budget. And Brilliant has all of these thousands of lessons, and they're constantly adding new and exciting content each month, so you never really have to stop learning. All you have to do to get started for free is by visiting brilliant.org/Georgia Dow or click on the link in the description, and the first 200 will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. So just click on the button on the screen or head on over to brilliant.org/Georgia Dow. Clicking on the button really does help out my channel, so thank you so much, and so does clicking on the playlist above for more great videos on reactions and psychology.